a little bit of yoga. If you know what yoga is, you might have done some at school or at nursery before, you'll already be really good at it. If you don't know what yoga is when we have a really big stretch. We're going to start to move our body and we're going to try to breathe really deeply. So when we're breathing in through our nose and our mouth, and it goes into our lungs, and our heart spreads the oxygen all around our body as it pumps. So the more exercise we do, and the more we take time to breathe really deeply, the healthier our body becomes. Yoga is also really good for our minds because it gives us a little bit of time to be nice and quiet and nice and relaxed. So while we do this yoga, it's important that you are, one, really comfy, so make sure you've got some comfortable clothes on. You might have a yoga mat or you might have a play mat or something, and we're going to take our shoes and socks off. While we do yoga, it's really important that we listen really carefully and we watch really carefully because there's lots of instructions for what to do. But the more yoga you'll do, the better you will get. Does anybody know what we call a person who does yoga? So people who've done yoga with me before will know that you are a yogi. So today you are all going to be little yogis. So I want to see you all first of all lying flat on your back. When you're flat on your back, I want you to take 2 hands to your tummy and you might want to close your eyes. So lying down nice and still, we're going to close our eyes, hands to the tummy. And whatever you are lying on, whether it's your mat or a blanket, I want you to imagine that it is your little yoga island. And while you are on your yoga island, you don't need to worry about anything else. Notice if your tummy goes up and down. And I want you to imagine that your tummy and your body is like a big balloon. So we blow balloons up with air from our mouth. So as you breathe in now through your nose or your mouth, see if you can press your tummy up to the sky. And then see if you can let that balloon go. Press all the air from your mouth. We're going to try and do that a few times. So breathe in, fill your tummy balloon up. Press it up to the sky and then breathe out. And let it go. Let's do one more. Nice big breath in. Blow that balloon up, press it up to the sky. And then out of your mouth, well done. And then relax. From here, we're going to stretch our feet out. Stretch our arms out and give our body a big stretch from our toes to the tips of our fingers. Give your toes and your fingers a little wiggle. And then hug your knees into your tummy. Hands come behind your thighs. We're going to rock all the way up. So see if you can rock forwards and backwards like you're on a rocking chair. And see if you can come up to a seated position. So once you are up and seated, see if you can cross your legs like me. We're going to roll our shoulders back a few times. So this is good for me to see if you know all your body parts. And then when you are up, we're going to do some big stretches up and over. Take one hand up and then all the way back. So do one nice big stretch over and then back through. Let's do one more on each side. Big stretch. I'm looking to see who's the bendiest person. All the way over and then all the way back. Now we're going to pretend that we've got wings. So you might have fairy wings or dragon wings. Stretch them to the sky. And I want them to be as long as possible. Who's got the biggest? And then all the way down. Beautiful. Stretch your wings up to the sky. And then all the way down. Well done. Think of all the things that might have wings. Stretch up. Maybe the pterodactyl wings. And then all the way back down. Give your shoulders some nice big shrugs. We're going to do some mixing. So maybe lots of you will be doing baking. Take your hands together and I want you to start to mix your hands round in a big circle. So maybe you've been baking some cupcakes or some brownies, or maybe you've been reading a story about maybe the magic porridge pot. Now I'm looking for people who are doing really big, strong stirs, going one way and then see if you can go the other way. So tell the grown-ups that you're with, what are you mixing up? Maybe it's a magic potion. Go one way and then the other. Let's put some sprinkles on top. And then some shakes. Well done. Give your shoulders some shrugs. Now we're going to work into our legs and our hips. So I want you to pretend that your leg is a baby. Now pick your baby up. And I want you to cuddle your baby into your chest and rock your baby nice and gently. So see if you can lift it up nice and high. Well done. And then I want you to pretend that your foot is a phone. So grab hold of your foot and say, hello. And then gently let go. Well done. Switching sides. Opposite leg is a baby now. So cuddle it right into your tummy. Rock your baby side to side. Keep your back nice and straight. Well done. Remember, when we do yoga, we are nice and quiet. We're listening carefully. Well done. Taking your foot. Hello. It's your phone. From here, both of your feet are going to come together. You're going to hold your feet really tightly. Back straight. Show me your butterfly wing legs. So take your butterfly wings up and down. So butterflies flap their wings really fast. I want to see who can do it the fastest. Nice and sensibly. Well done. Perfect. And then from here, be nice and still. Let's guide our knees in and come all the way up to standing up. So when you are up, we're going to take hold of our invisible hula hoop. We're going to put it around our hips and go around as slowly as we can. So go one way. Now I'm looking for who's got the biggest hula hoop. See if you can go the other way. And then take your hula hoop to your knees. Go round and round. And then the opposite way. Well done. Take your hula hoop to your arms. Draw some huge circles. Go round and round. Really big. And then take your hula hoop to your head. Go round and round one way, being very gentle. See if you can go the opposite way. Well done. Take your hula hoop to your hands. Now this bit's tricky. You might need to hold a friend. You might need to hold the wall. Take your hula hoop to your foot. See if you can draw some circles. Now you might be really wobbly. You might be very steady and be able to take your hula hoop really high. I'm a bit wobbly. Well done, and then swap sides. Opposite leg goes up. Is this your wobbly side? See if you can go higher. And then let go. From here, take your fingers, give them a wiggle. Put them together like they're a jigsaw. And I want you to show me your spaghetti arms. So we've got really long squiggly spaghetti and a short spaghetti. What do we eat with spaghetti? We're going to have meatballs, so your meatballs go round and round. And then we're going to put some cheese on top. So sprinkle your cheese on top and sprinkle it all the way down. Sprinkle it to the sides and all the way up and over. Well done. Now we're going to put some salt and pepper. So we're going to flick the salt and pepper. So this is really good for looking after our hands and our wrists when we're doing yoga, or maybe we're doing lots of schoolwork. And then let go. Give yourself a jelly shake. So shake all over. And then let go. Right, we're going to do something called sun salutations, like the sun outside. So we're going to start off as a big, tall mountain. So mountains are really strong and they don't move. So you've got to stand up as straight as you can, as if you are a huge mountain. From here, let's stretch our hands up to the sky and then press them back to our heart. Reach up to the sky as tall as you can go. And then forward fold, bring your fingers to your toes and give them a tickle. Well done. From here, we're going to drop down to the floor and come through so that you are a table. So your knees are on the floor, your hands are on the floor, your back is nice and straight like a table. And then we're going to lower all the way down to our tummy. Head goes up. Now we have a really bendy back because we are a snake. Now what noise do snakes make? Can you show me? We go and we look to the sky. From here, we're going to tuck our toes and send our bum up really high. This is called downward dog. Now, if you're really clever, you've done it before with me, you might already know that. So we're making our body into a triangle. See if you can look at your feet. Take a breath and then tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe back to the top. Stretch up to the sky. Hands come back to your heart. Finish off in. Can you remember what this pose is called? It's mountain pose. So you are a big, tall mountain. We're going to do that one more time. I'm looking to see who can do it the best. So big, tall mountain to start. As you breathe in, stretch your hands to the sky. As you breathe out, press them to your heart. So your heart is here. And then stretch up nice and tall. Bend forward. Bring your fingers down to your toes. Give them a tickle. And then hands come forward into your table pose, nice straight back. Lower all the way down, bendy snakes. Tuck your toes into that triangle, downward dog. What noise does a dog make? Well done, and then tiptoe all the way back to the top. I want you to pretend that your arms are like zombie arms, so come up really slowly. Stretch up, roll your shoulders back, you're a zombie, and then let go. Well done. From here, we're going to take our feet out wide. Stretch your hands up to the sky. Show me some twinkly star fingers, and then bring your twinkly stars all the way down to the ground. So we're making a rainbow shape with our hands and our feet. See if you can take one twinkly star up to the sky, and then switch sides, and looking for who can take it the highest, and then back through. Bring both your hands to your hips and come through to standing. Well done. Turn your toes out and your heels in, and then I want you to bend your knees. We're going to take our hands out and make some yoga hands. Now then, we're going to go side to side. What animal do you think we might be? We are a crab. We're a yoga crab. So be nice and still. See if you can do a crabby wave all the way up and over. Well done. And then all the way up and back. And then come through. Bring your hands to your hips. Press into your feet and walk your feet all the way in. Now I want you to have penguin feet now. So your penguin feet, toes out, heels in. Stretch your hands to the sky. And then press your hands together. Come down really low. What animal do you think we might be now? We are a yoga frog. So we say ribbit, ribbit. Take one froggy hand down, one froggy hand high, and give it a wave. And then switch, wave your froggy hand, and then lower. Let's walk our hands forward. We're back to a table with a straight back. So like you put your pencil on, you don't want a wonky table, your pencil will roll off. Now we're going to do a pose called cat and cow. So the cow looks up to the moon, we go moo. Now we're a yoga cow, so we're doing it quietly. And then a yoga cat, when a cat gives its back a big stretch, we're doing that now. Tuck your chin under, meow. So let's go again. Moo, look to the sky. And then meow. Well done, come back through to your table. We're going to come all the way down to our tummies. Now when you are in your tummies, I want you to take both your hands together and your head onto your hands. Feet lift up. Can you take your feet one way and then the other? This is a good yoga pose to do if you want to watch some TV. And then lower down. Take one hand on top of the other and your head to your hands. Close your eyes and have a little rest. Feel nice and relaxed and calm. See if you can hear your breath going in and out of your nose or your mouth. Well done. If you're very quiet, you might be able to hear your heart beating. And then we're going to roll to our side. Let's make a little pillow with our hands. No snoring. And then come all the way up so you are sitting up. Once you are up, let's cross our legs together. Let's rub our hands together. So like you're making a Play-Doh sausage, rub, 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 get them nice and warm and then take them to your cheeks. Rub your cheeks. Rub your forehead. Rub your nose. Rub your chin. Give yourself a little massage on your shoulders. Well done. And then I want you to imagine your fingers are magical raindrops. Tip tap them. Give your face a wash, and your chest and your shoulders, right down your arms, right down your legs, tickle your feet, and then rub it all off. Wipe that water off your face. And then we're going to cover our eyes up. So like we're doing peekaboo, cover up. And then I want you to peek through your fingers. Make some gaps, take your hands down and give your shoulders some nice big shrugs. Now we're going to finish off with a big breath together. And then we're going to say a special word that we use in yoga. So let's do it together. Do a big breath, stretch up to the sky. And then press your hands back to your heart. Now we finish off, we say a word, Namaste. Can you say that? Namaste. And it means the light in me sees the light in you. So I know I'm good and you're a good person too. So let's have a last practice together.